What is everything made of? For centuries, scientists thought atoms were the smallest building blocks, tiny solid spheres. But they were wrong. Atoms are made of even smaller parts, electrons, protons, and neutrons. Their discovery changed science forever, revealing a hidden world inside every atom. Each breakthrough built on the last, transforming our view of matter from simple spheres to complex structures. Understanding these particles is the key to unlocking chemistry, physics, and biology. Our story begins in a lab, where experiments with mysterious rays led to the first big discovery. Let's dive in and meet the scientific pioneers who uncovered the atom's secrets. In the late 1800s, scientists experimented with cathode ray tubes, glass tubes with metal plates and high voltage. They saw a glowing beam shoot from the negative plate to the positive one, but what was it? Thomson investigated. He found the beam could be bent by magnets and electric fields, always attracted to the positive plate. This meant the particles in the beam were negatively charged. No matter what metal or gas he used, the result was the same. These tiny negative particles were everywhere. Thomson called them corpuscles. Today, we know them as electrons. Electrons were nearly 2,000 times lighter than hydrogen atoms, proof that atoms had parts. This shattered the old idea of indivisible atoms and opened a new era in science. Fun fact, old TVs used cathode ray tubes directly thanks to the discovery of electrons. The stage was set for the next big find. With electrons discovered, scientists wondered what balanced their negative charge. Eugen Goldstein noticed rays moving the opposite way in cathode ray tubes, canal rays made of positive particles. Wilhelm Wien found these rays bent in the opposite direction of electrons, proving they were positively charged. Ernest Rutherford took it further. Using hydrogen gas, he found the lightest positive particle, the proton. The proton, named for being first, was the atom's positive core. Rutherford's model placed protons in a dense nucleus, with electrons orbiting around. This explained why atoms are mostly empty space and why their mass is concentrated at the center. The number of protons defines each element, 1 for hydrogen, 6 for carbon. The atomic puzzle was coming together. Something was still missing. Atoms weighed more than just their protons. In 1932, James Chadwick discovered the neutron while studying mysterious uncharged radiation. Neutrons had nearly the same mass as protons but no charge, explaining the atom's extra mass. Neutrons hidden in the nucleus completed the atomic model. They act as nuclear glue, holding protons together and allowing for isotopes, atoms with the same protons but different neutrons. The mystery of atomic mass was solved. Fun fact: free neutrons decay into protons and electrons in about 15 minutes. The atom structure was finally clear. Today, we know atoms are made of 3 particles: electrons, protons, and neutrons. The nucleus, packed with protons and neutrons, forms the atom's core. Electrons zip around the nucleus, balancing the positive charge of protons. This structure explains everything from electricity to chemical reactions and even the sun's power. The number of protons defines the element. Neutrons add mass and stability. Every object, every living thing is built from these tiny particles. Science's journey from indivisible atom to this complex model shows how curiosity leads to discovery. The universe's secrets are hidden in the smallest places, inside every atom.
The atom finally came into focus, and each particle has a critical job. You've got the negative electron, which zips around the outside and is the star of the show for all of chemistry. In the center, you have the positive proton, which is basically the atom's ID card. It determines what element it is. And right alongside it is the neutral neutron, providing the mass and holding everything together.
I mean, just think about that. 3 clever experiments, tracking down 3 particles you can't even see, and it led to a complete revolution in science. This is the foundation for everything from nuclear energy to the computer you're watching this on.
But you know, the story of science is never really over. Solving one mystery just opens the door to newer, deeper ones. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other huge mysteries are still out there, just waiting for the next detective to come along and find the first clue?